Okay, yeah. Coming to today's class, I would like to explain about the assignment operators. Operators, completely operators, what we are utilizing the programming stuff, like assigning operator and arithmetic operators like plus or minus and like multiple applications and the conditional operators and as well as ternary operators and null coalescing operators. Why actually these operators we are utilizing frequently in our programming things wherever the program is there, right? When while we are creating a one kind of simple program like the calculations or the conditional based, and suppose we want to equalize the condition, these kind of scenarios we can handle through these operators. So the mainly these operators will play a key role to define a function, or if you want to add a method inside a logic, the logic completely depends on the operator side. So right now I'm just taking the one examples for each and every operator. Right now we had a five things. The mandatory in the C sharp we usually using this assignment operator and arithmetic operators and conditional operators and ternary operators. So just first one is assignment operators. I would like to take in one example how actually it performs the action in our C sharp programming side. Already the time being I saved one example in our case, and I would like to paste here and explain how it will work and the example and how the assignments are doing in our C sharp. You can see yesterday we talked about all the data types. What are the data types like binary and byte and different integer and long data types and complete data types of string and everything. But coming to assignment, if suppose if you want to create one data type as an integer or a string or a long, this is called as a the initially we can initialize the data type, and also we can a is a variable, define a variable, and for this definition variable we need to assign some value. So for this assignment we can utilize equal to operator. But with this equal operator only we can assign the value to any data type. If you go with integer, I'm trying to do with a equal to 5. If I go with long, I'm using the same like b and equal to operator like this. So at any cost, like the assignment operator is the playing a role to assigning the values for a data type or a integer or a byte, anything. If you can take a string also, first name, you just use this equal to operator. The sake of assignment is doing by assignment operator. We can call it as a assignment operator, and just we can see it in our output line in the right line console. Right line console always I already yesterday told you, right? Any kind of output just trying to showing into the command prompt, we can utilize the console.writeline. It's a normal say. It's like if you are guys are familiar with C language or other basic languages, it's a print message like this is the way console also will work. So just I would like to start with F5 button and just type it. We can see the output of A. The value 5 has been assigned to the A variable. We can write that, that is the sentence also we can write, and that's not a big deal. And just I would like to show this is the assignment operator will work like this way. And coming to arithmetic operators, I have another one more set of example for arithmetic operators. I just copy for time being. and pasted here. So I'm already taking an example with assignment operator. In this assignment, using this assignment operator, I'm taking the x and y variables using the integer data type. For this x and y variables, I'm assigning the value as 10 and y variable assigning a value as 3. So if I want to try to sum of these two numbers, I can utilize this addition operator. You know all the arithmetics who are knows very well. They knows that plus minus and multiplication and division and modulus. So same way we can do in the programming language also. It will understand by the addition, will understand by the operands only. Without these operands, the compiler can't able to understand. It is the depends upon the which operation is going. That's the reason these arithmetic operators will playing a role to addition and subtraction and multiplication. So coming to our line sum, if I want to go to the x and y value sum, I'm just doing this addition with plus operator as like our mathematics. And going to do this difference, I'm just going to use the minus operator as a subtraction. And if I want to do as a multiplication of both 10 and 3, 10 by, so I can utilize the multiplication operator as a 2. And coming to the division, how much of the division, you know, right? As for the division thing, we can utilize the by operator. And if I want to see the remainder value of this x and y, then I can utilize that modulus. So this is the way we can call these arithmetic operators. In the programming language, we can utilize almost right now. I'm just giving this simple sum and difference and product and quotient and remainder. But upcoming, I just want to give overall where exactly which program. Suppose if I utilize any prime number program or a division program, these kind of operations we definitely utilize these arithmetic operators. So I just want to show this how the output will coming up with every operator. You can see both these sum of these x plus y is a 10 plus 3, and also difference we can see is a 7, and product multiplication and quadrant out of the division how the 10 by 3 is going on, and how the remainder is value of these things. This is the way we can do this arithmetic operators and all. The overall, once I can complete these five things, then I can create a one best program to we for the exercise part of. So coming to the conditional operators, I'm going to give the example for the conditional operators now. Hope you people are understand, because these are the basics. I think it is not elaborate much, because you know with additions and subtractions, multiplication, division, modules, how the difference, and I'm using just a integer as a data type, and what are the naming sections is directly I'm giving it sum and difference and product. So no need of much explanation here. I think you people easily can understand and write your practicing sections as well. So that's why I'm skipping and going to the next topic as a conditional operators. For a time being, already I had executed here how the conditional operators will work. We can see, yeah, here I just assigning values as a m and n. M as a 5 and n as 10. So coming to here, we can the conditional operators always equity and greater than, and what is the if condition and else condition. This kind of patterns we can utilize these values basically. If I coming to is m is 5 and 10 n is 10. So I already yesterday I told you boolean as a data type will always tell that it is a true or false condition. So I'm taking here is equal to or not. So just it is the same way m equal to n. So 5 equal to 10. It's always false. You can see the result output as a false here. If I take as a second one, 38 line number 38, here is a, suppose if I want to take m is not equal to n, if this is inequality operator. So you just take an example, equal to will apply for the true or false, it is taking that, and also is not equal to defined as, is if it is not equal to that, then it is true. Like we can see this as here. Coming to greater than and less than and greater than equal to and less than or equal to. These are the just a simple, looking like a simple one, but coming to the any programming structure, we are most frequently utilize these things and all. So right now I am showing this one. Suppose I would just like to do one kind of program. If condition, I'm just giving that is equal to true, then it is true. Else so that right line, it is false. Just I'm using is equal to, I'm just commenting out of all these things and showing it how the is equal to will work. So if i- the values we already given, int m equal to 5, int n equal to 10. With the boolean value we already giving the variable assigning to the is equal to operator, is equal to is a variable, and m equal to n is the condition. So I am using this condition in if clause. Actually, if and if else is the conditional basis statement we can utilize for the programming. So right now I'm just for the example I'm taking the is equal to as a one variable and checking that it is a operand. So here if is equal to true, then my the line number 53 should execute. If is equal to is false, it will go to the else condition. Then it is showing, it should show as it as a, it is false. So let's we can execute and see the result. What is the result right now? You can see right now result is it is false. The line number 57 is executed. Why? Because is equal to is false. Because m equal to 5, n equal to 10. 5 is not equal to n. So we are doing the condition as equal to condition. That's the reason it is going to be false. So always coming to the else condition here. That's the reason we are going to displaying this. At the same time, in this case also, we can debug these things. What is the values are coming into the picture. I'm just using the breakpoint things. In upcoming sections, definitely I explain why this debugging is useful. I'm just closing this one and execute this point and see this output results. Yes, you can see the debugging point come here. Actually, it is the line, it will start from here. The same way I can show you better, then it is easy to understand for you guys. Where exactly starting point? The main entry, this already I told you yesterday, for the C sharp programming, any compilation, the main entry point is this is the entry point. The public static void main, this is the entry point. If we comment out any code, that is not going to execute. So directly it is going to execute into the line number 34. So just you can use these buttons. This is for stepping to the next level. This is for skipping to the over level, and this is for step out. Again, we can go for the previous ones. These three steps we can utilize. But right now, our use case is F10. So I'm just using this F10. It is going to the line number 34. We can see m equal to 5. What is the value it is assigned is m equal to 5. And we can see n equal to 10. If m equal to here, line number 37, m equal to n. So we can see boolean value as a default it is false. Right now, if we didn't assign any value, default is equal to is boolean value is a false. If we assign m equal to n, first this condition going to execute. We can see that if this condition is executed or not using this quick watch. See, what is the value here? False. If you can, because why? Because it is false. The value m is 5 and n is 10. So you know, right? 5 not equal to 10. So that's the reason it is false. If you see this and close this debug point and going to the next level, this is the next level. In the if clause, we can see right here what is the value. If clause always, if it is true, then it is going to line number 52. If it is false, it is going to else case. Is a similar kind of scenario like if else, right? If it is false, because already I told you m is not equal to n. So it is going to line number 55. In the 55 line number, in the else case, it is going to print the 57 line number console.write line. It is a false. The execution is completed and we can see the result here. It is false. That's the way the execution is going on with programs. Hope you are all understand what is the equality operator will do and how it is working with easy if and else clauses and all. Okay. And coming to the next one is boolean value, same like is not equal to. I already told you this is going to is not equal to. Always 5 is not equal to 10. Then is not equal to operator will true. So I can replace is equal to instead of is equal to, I can replace with is not equal to. So then this case line number 53 line will be executed because is not equal to 5 is not equal to 10. And we can see this. What is the statement? We can get it here. I can remove this debug points because every time it will going to execute. See this right now the value is not equal to is going to true. So it will go to the first loop and executed it is true. And once execution is completed, we can click and continue button. Then the program executed with it is true. The statement is executed, it is true. Okay. This is the condition, inequality condition. You can utilize using that not equal to operator. You can compare with both two numbers using this not equal to operator. Suppose if you want to try to is greater than, because 5 is greater than 10, we can check it. If it is greater than 10, then it is in the same way. In the if class, we can see this. Okay, 5 is greater than 10. It should print it as it is true. Like our 5 is greater than 10. We can change a message like 5 is, or else m is greater than n. In the same way, if suppose it is false, then we can change the statement as m is less than n. So we can see what is the value right now is greater than, and is greater than is true or false. Just we can check it. And what is the print message? See, is greater than is always false because 5 is not greater than 10. So the statement it is executed as a 57, line number 57. You can see m is less than n. Same way for the next condition also we can see this is greater than or equal to. So 5 is greater than or equal to n. Just check this condition as well. 5 is greater than or equal to n. Like m is greater than. No, right? So always it is coming to the less than n condition. It is going to false. So it is coming to the 57, line number 57, and it is executed. M is less than n statement. Same way, m is less than n. Then now, if we use this is less than variable, then it is going to execute the line number 53.7. This m is greater than n. This will also similar. So if we just taking it, what is the values, why, how it is executing? Because of that, true, false, false, true, true. Like that, once this condition is executed, the value becomes the true or false. Depends upon the true or false, the program will going to execute. This is the use case of these equal to and not equal to and greater than or equal to and less than or equal to and less than. This is the use case completely in the programming steps. We will frequently utilize these operators. So must you people learn this and practice more examples. Right now I'm just giving this a small examples for a time being, but I gave a perfect example here because we in programming side most of the use cases if classes we are using these conditions and all. Yeah, we have done assignment operator and arithmetic operator and conditional operators. Arithmetic operators and comparison operators, not conditional operators. I missed that because we done the comparison, right? That is the meaning of comparison operator. So till now, any doubts, please ask. I will answer. Then coming to the next conditional three operators section. Any doubts on this assignment and arithmetic and a comparison operator? Sunil, do you have any doubts? Akhil?
Hello,
Yeah, Sunil. Are you guys clear, right? For this operator section, we have told three levels have completed assignment, nothing else. So hope you are good with this. And coming to the conditional operators and ternary operator and null comparison operator. For a time being, I already taking the examples here. Example of conditional operators are already worked. So most of these six operators are frequently used. Please, guys, if I don't, I mean, if I upload this video, that's fine. But people definitely